for his stardom, sit him. He does the starts and sits on NFL.com. We're going to ask him about all these players. But first, a question. What does Tua need to do to get your respect? Because right now he's carrying 2 top 5 wide receivers. Florio already talked about all the deep balls he's throwing. He was the QB1 last week. Right now he's only started in 40% of leagues. What's going on? What more does he need to do? So we're going to get...
Only Michael Florio had a platform to use to advocate starting him.
We'll see if he does here. As you see, Marcus and Rank over there in the Fortress of Cali dudes. While we do starts and sits, and we start with one Tua Tagovailoa. It's got to be a smash start. The Bears almost had half 100 hung on the last week.
Yeah, it's a smash start for Tua Tagovailoa, who this is his 3rd straight week as a start in this article. I don't know how much more I can do to tell you to start this guy. He was the QB1 last week, like Patrick said, and I know on paper that this is a better matchup for the run game in Miami, but it just doesn't matter. This offense goes as Tua and the Flash brothers, shout out to Matt Okada for that nickname, as those guys go, this offense goes. And Tua can throw the deep ball. He has the highest completion percentage on those passes. He's not the problem. You are.
Oh, get him. Get him, Mike. Speaking of blaming other people for your problems, let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. Is he a start or a sit against the Lions?
It's because of the matchup, but Aaron Rodgers is a start. And I know Packers fans are probably like, he's a sit every week, but this week he's in play as a starter because if you can't use Aaron Rodgers against the Detroit Lions, when can you? You see there, he's averaged 24 fantasy points per game in his last 3 games. That's with 9 passing touchdowns and no interceptions. And this year, the Lions have allowed the 2nd most fantasy points to quarterbacks. So again, if not this week, then when?
Then when? And that becomes the question for Aaron Rodgers. Since Next Gen Stats started tracking deep balls, no one has had a completion with more air yards than P.J. Walker did against the Falcons. We're feeling it. Baker Mayfield was hugging him. Everybody. We're starting P.J. Walker, right? Against the Bengals?
I'm sorry. We are sitting P.J. Walker this week. And I know a lot of people need streaming options with 6 teams on bye, but P.J. Walker, as great as he's been in real life, and I don't want to take anything away from him, he's playing really good football. But he has not.
You'll do it. You're about to do it.
I'll do it anyway. He hasn't scored 17 fantasy points in a game yet this season. He hasn't finished top 12. Plus, last week was against the Atlanta Falcons, who really struggle against the pass. This week, he gets the Bengals, who I know are banged up, but they've still allowed the 5th fewest fantasy points to quarterbacks this season.
All right, so a sit for P.J. Walker. Let's leave the quarterbacks. We'll get to some wide receivers. Allen Robinson had a couple of big completions early on in the game, the first game off the bye. Are we starting him against the Buccaneers?
His best game as a member of the Rams so far, and that means we're still going to sit him though, because the production just hasn't been there. I know 7 targets, 6 catches last week. Things are looking up. You could pick him up off your waiver wire. You could leave him on your bench and take a wait-and-see approach with him. But he has not topped 70 yards in his last 20 games. So the floor is very low there, and Matt Stafford has thrown more than 1 touchdown pass once all year. So the floor is just too low right now.
Yeah, struggle on offense there. We'll leave Allen Robinson. Go to Juju Smith-Schuster against the Titans. They got a new weapon. We talked about Kadarius Toney. Are we starting Juju? He's had a couple good games.
You know I love Kadarius Toney, but yes, I'm still starting Juju Smith-Schuster here for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. One, Juju's been playing really good ball. Like you said, don't let the bye make you forget that he's had over 100 yards and a touchdown in 2 straight games. It's over 22 fantasy points in each of those. And the Titans, they've allowed the 6th most fantasy points to wide receivers this year. So a good matchup, a good player, and one of the best quarterbacks throwing him the ball.
Yeah, you can make a case for the best. And things were good at the start of the season for Garrett Wilson. And then Zach Wilson comes in, and they're slow. Last week, couple big completions. Are we starting Garrett Wilson against Buffalo?
I loved what we saw out of the Wilson to Wilson connection last week, but it's not enough for me to start him just yet. Right now, and the problem isn't on Garrett Wilson. The problem right now is on Zach Wilson, unfortunately. We still have not seen the Wilson duo connect for a touchdown this season, and in games started by Zach Wilson, Garrett is averaging just 5 targets per game. Plus, the Bills are not a secondary that you really want to pick on. It could go very wrong for Zach Wilson very quickly, so I would stay away from his pass catchers.
All right, we'll have more starts and sits, the running backs and tight ends with Florio in just a few minutes. But let's go over to Marcus and Adam with a look at more of the second half of the season. Let's get back to week 9, another round of stardom and sit 'em back here with Michael F. Florio. As always, Marcus and Adam are over there ready to weigh in with any particular criticisms of Michael F. Florio or Taylor Swift songs that Rank doesn't know?
In general, I know them. I just don't know the titles. I'm a big fan of 1989.
There it is. Which we had to clarify that was an album.
There isn't a title track. Yeah.
Not a song.
I didn't remember if there was a title track or not. So let's do what I do.
Let's do some running backs. We'll start with Tyler Algier against the Chargers. They're at home. Is he a start or sit?
I'm going to be starting him if I have him this week, especially with 6 teams on bye, a lot of good running backs that we just don't have the capability of starting this week. So he is a good plug and play type of option. He was the RB12 last week, and he has 15 or more touches now in 3 straight games. He's the heavier used of the Falcons running back, and he's the more explosive one, which means good thing in a great matchup against the Chargers, who have allowed the 2nd most fantasy points to running backs.
Okay, so we saw Gus Edwards leave the game with a hamstring injury. A lot of people picked up Kenyon Drake, and then they dropped Kenyon Drake, and then with all the buys, everybody ran to get him again. Are you starting him, though?
I'm going to sit Kenyon Drake. First, there's just so much up in the air right now with the Baltimore backfield. I know Gus Edwards left last week with that hamstring injury, but it was a short week after his first game in almost 2 years. Now he gets the mini bye to rest up a bit. And even if he sits, this is just not a team you want to start running backs against. The Saints have been very, very good at stopping the run this year, and they just shut down the red-hot Josh Jacobs.
All right, so we've got a sit for Kenyon Drake. Let's go elsewhere to another fast running back, Raheem Mostert, playing against the kind of depleted Bears defense.
He's a start, and up. There we go. He's a start, and it's a lot because of the matchup, but also because even with Jeff Wilson Jr. there, I think Raheem Mostert will be the lead runner. He's 15 or more touches in 5 straight games, and last week I was high on Pollard even before Zeke was ruled out because the Bears struggle against outside runners. Raheem Mostert has done a ton of damage on runs outside of the tackles, so I think because of that, this is a great spot to get him in your lineup.
All right, good spot for Raheem Mostert. Let's go over to a spot that's been trouble in fantasy the past couple of years. That's the tight end spot. TJ Hawkinson, now a Viking. Are we starting him against Washington?
His picture's still him in the kittens, but either way, we are sitting TJ Hawkinson this week. Look, we've seen this before. When a receiver or a pass catcher gets traded to a new team, typically it takes them a little bit to learn the playbook, to learn what routes they got to run, and to get on the same page with the quarterback. Plus, he's a tight end. He's got to learn the blocking schemes as well. And the Commanders, the one thing they've done this year has been very good against tight ends. They've allowed the fewest fantasy points to the position, both on the year and in the last month.
All right, we've got some high-intensity, high-quality graphics. It's now a Vikings helmet for TJ Hawkinson. Oh, on beat. Evan Ingram, who had a few good catches last week. Are we playing him against the Raiders?
We're starting Evan Ingram, and I think it's time. All right, we're starting Evan Ingram. And it's time to stop making him like a streaming option and everything and just give Evan Ingram the respect that I think he's deserved. He has at least 6 targets in 4 straight games. He's reached 9 fantasy points in each of those and double digits in 3 of them. That is more volume and weekly production than most tight ends can say they have had. Plus, good matchup. The Raiders have allowed the 3rd most fantasy points and touchdowns to the position.
So not just to start this week, keep Evan Ingram on your roster, says Michael F. Florio.